Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Gemini, I'm just slinging cards out today, my friends. Just going to use the Steampunk Tarot. Going to shuffle it out. I'm just going to see what the universe wants to talk to you about. It's kind of like old school tarot reading is what we're going to do here today with Gems. All right, Gemini. How's it going? Everything's good? That's good. If it's not good, I hope it gets better for you. Okay. Gemini, what is going on? What is going on? I'm just pulling cards for Gemini. Just pulling cards and looking at stories. Get the Eight of Wands. You got the Strength card. You got the Three of Wands. The Six of Wands. Oh, this is interesting. That's an interesting energy. It literally looks like somebody here who's like, okay, I'm going to go and do this. I got to go and do this. I'm going to go. No, I'm not. I'm going to hold myself back. I'm going to hold myself back. I'm going to let it come to me. I'm going to let it come to me. And that will bring success. Okay. Right? Like, look at this. It's like, pew, off we go. Just a second. Hold it all back. Hold it all back. Hold it all back. Let it come to me, and that, my friends, will be the success. All right. I'm going to have more cards. I don't know what this is about. Maybe it's just life in general for you. Maybe it's a project. Maybe it's, you know, receiving some sort of accolades from your community. I'm not going to go looking for it. It's going to come to me. So, okay. Yeah, I'm going to keep, okay. You got the Knight of, the Knight of Wands underneath the Eight of Wands. Yeah. This is like a fire under your ass to want to do something. But then the Strength card is the Ace of Cups. The Three of Wands is the Queen of Cups. And then the Six of Wands is the King of Swords. It's almost like you with your clear mind here. It's almost like trying to keep a level head in some ways. I think you're trying to keep a level head, level-minded here. This is like somebody who has a lot of drive and desire and passion to do something. But it's almost like you want it to be more, whatever this is that you're driven to do, you're kind of holding yourself back. And I think you're holding yourself back because you want it to be more driven by like, just a great emotional feeling, like just to feel good, to express emotions. You might be a little bit shy about, this Queen of Cups just to me strikes me. There's the odd card in some of these decks where, you know, sometimes people look kind of shy or a little apprehensive. She's like putting the cup up there, but not kind of looking. So it's really intriguing. You're holding yourself back, but it's almost as if, well, you know, that's what's going to be successful here is to hold myself back as much as you want to fly forward. So I have no idea what this is too. Like there's no pentacles here. So I don't know if this is like some project you want to work on or is this just how you're feeling in general, feeling like really invigorated. I'm feeling empowered. I'm going to hold it back and I'm going to like nurture the emotions within myself here. And then I will get ready to share it when the right thing comes. Maybe. Right with the Three of Wands. What's coming on in there? I don't know. So I'm going to keep shuffling. It seems to be going away this week. That's how I did it with Aries and Toro. So let's see what else. What else the universe wants to talk to you about. What are we going to talk about here? We're going to talk about the Five of Pentacles. So it could have something to do with finances, could have something to do with a physical position that you may be distant from something in your life. The Two of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. Okay, without putting anything underneath that, it looks like, honestly, like it could even be like something that you want to do with someone that you're close with here, but you don't have enough money. So you're saving your money for you know, the opportunity of something new here. But let's see, under the Five of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Cups, Under the Two of Cups, you have the King of Wands. Under the Four of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Cups. Under Judgment, you have the Nine of Swords. Again, you're like, there's no, the only pentacles here are the 5 and the 4. There's so much like emotion and intention in your reading. It's almost as if like this is your dream here for something. It's a wish fulfillment. Some sort of wish fulfillment is being achieved for you that has to do with lack. So I don't know. Gemini got their own story going on here. But so maybe this is something, I don't know. It could be something you've been trying to free yourself from. I'm better off out here than I am over there. Yeah, because yeah, most people don't wish to be isolated from community or segregated in some way or financially without. So Two of Cups and the King of Wands here. Because that goes into the Eight of Cups or the Four of Pentacles, I want to say this could be something like someone that you're trying to distance yourself from. So I honestly, I kind of feel like there's somebody here you're trying to get away from. So somebody here that you're trying to get away from? Somebody here that you're trying to get away from. But yeah, it's kind of funny because it's as if this, I wonder too, like if there could be some sort of harsh, if you hear some sort of harsh feedback about this, like you've made some sort of decision about a friend that, or it could be a friend, it could even be a romantic partnership of some type. Whatever this is, it's kind of like you've made some sort of decision or choice here to be distant from it. And it sort of feels like to me with that Judgment and the Nine of Swords, like there might be some sort of harsh criticism, or you might be criticizing yourself, or you might even just be really in your head about like, where do things go from here with a new beginning? The Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. So, well, whatever. It's just like, you know, take your time. I'm wondering if these two are somehow connected. Like, if maybe you are like on your way to some sort of a new beginning, and this is like the momentum that you would love to have behind that. But, right? I want to see why. I have a lot of questions. Questions, Gemini. I have a lot of questions about what's going on with you. I just heard, yeah, I do too, Cindy. Okay. Okay, let's do it in order. The Eight of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Giddy up and go. The Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Cups. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Just at the final ends of a cold here. The Eight of Wands and the Knight of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. This is like, yeah, it's almost like running away from something. Gemini's just running away from something here. You might be running away from something. You might be making some sort of a quick exit. But, well, I don't know. You do have the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. So maybe it's just like suddenly you have quick access to exit. Because this Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, getting you there. But then the Strength card and the Ace of Cups, I want to say though, it's like maybe there's even like some, you know, she's healing the lion. She's like tending the lion's feet, or just tending the lion, holding back, finding her inner strength. It might be some sort of healing. It doesn't really like indicate that, right? Well, let's see what the clarifiers come out. It's like Gemini's getting out of Dodge. Oh my gosh, the Death card and the Strength card. Yeah, you've been reborn, you've been rebirthed into a cycle here where I want to say there's quite a lot of self-control exhibited, a lot of self-control here. But you feel good. You got the Ace of Cups. You feel good. but there's so much self-control. The Three of Wands and the Queen of Cups. The Knight of Cups and the Seven of Wands. It's like you're expecting it to come in, but you're also holding it back. Oh, it's interesting. I don't know. Do you have like a lot of people after you? Like, and I don't mean like in a bad, well, I don't know. Maybe it depends on how you determine it. But it's almost like you're keeping either your own, because you want something to come in here. You won't go after it. That's what I'm getting. You want something to come in, because this is moving forward, you know, moving forward openly. It's a knight movement of the heart. Seven of Wands. Hold it back. So it's intriguing energy. You are really like, you got a great energy, and you're holding it back. The Six of Wands and the King of Swords. The Knight of Wands. Okay, well, what's going on here? Is there some sort of like a group decision with the Six of Wands and the King of Swords? And then you'll do something. Why is the King of Swords here? The Four of Wands and the Six of Cups. It could be something like, so understanding something from your past here. Understanding something from your past. Maybe you want to understand something from your past. In some sort of group with the Six of Wands and that Four of Wands as well. In some sort of group dynamic, you want to understand, or you want to know something clearly about something from your past before you are like a giddy up and go here. Okay. The Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. That's such an interesting combination. Judgment and the Six of Pentacles. This could have been you like waiting for something. Waiting for, like your new beginning is, it's reliant upon some sort of maybe even financial, I'm hearing like financial restitution or some sort of a payout, or, yeah, it's interesting. So, but Judgment is like, I guess you're seeing this because it's the Nine of Cups. It's what you hope for. The Two of Cups and the King of Wands. The Queen of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody who's like, I want to say cut out a relationship. Cut out a relationship. Being independent. Maybe, I wonder too, if there was something even like money was tied up in something for you. Money was tied up in something. Because the Nine of Pentacles is doing pretty good. Now the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Maybe this is also like sort of like no longer connected to, well, the Hermit. I really, there's something interesting here about you, like really kind of like protecting your energy. Judgment and the Nine of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles. It's so funny. It's like there's the new plan forward for you is one that you don't want to hear. Or you're not, I don't know why. Why don't you want to hear this? Or it has something to do with this, because there's the Five of Cups, but there's the Six of Wands and the King of Swords. It looks like to me, it's as if there's something from your past that, I don't know if it looks like to you that you're supposed to, so something from your past here that you're either supposed to understand, and in understanding it, are you supposed to go to it? It's like a party or something. I don't know. Like, what would I describe this as? Like, right? It's like a celebration of some type. It's like a celebration here. This could be somebody like going to a wedding and thinking, oh my God, I'm going to see my ex there or something, you know, like, yeah, it's like, oh, is this where I have to go? Is this what I have to do? But your association with it is disappointment. But it's funny because it seems like it's showing up now as clear success. So I don't know. Here, we got the Knight of Swords at the bottom. I'm going to do one more pile. What's the final thing, you know, for Gemini in this reading? You're like a giddy, it's almost like you're like, I'm a giddy up and go. I'm going to go, go, go. I feel great. Oh, I don't want to do that. That's how kind of like the condensed version of this. Like, I don't know about that. Okay, so final words here for Gemini. The World, the Ace of Swords, the Sun, and the Five of Swords. What is this? What are these final words? The World, the Tower, the Ace of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Sun is the Seven of Cups, and the Five of Swords is the King of Cups. Well, I don't know what this cycle is that you've closed off. You closed it off, maybe in a very dramatic way, with the World and the Tower. So you're going into a new cycle here, right? You do. You got Judgment. It's time to do that. You're going into a new cycle. I kind of want to say there's something here about you need to go out. You need to go out. It's like go and explore your options and your possibilities, right? With the Sun, so you're going into some sort of cycle here where there's going to be a lot of clarity for you. The Five of Swords and the King of Cups, I mean, it's cutting out things that we don't express, things that are hidden inside. It's feelings that aren't shown. So it's cutting something out here about that. And it's definitely like going into a clear cycle. But I don't know if you're either there's something here that you're apprehensive about going to. It's not the answer you want to hear, or you kind of know what you want. I do feel like you want it to come to you. And maybe it's the difficulty in kind of trying to formulate this plan. What's the World and the Tower? The World and the Tower. The Ten of Cups. Okay, so this is closing off, maybe even like some sort of a family, closing off a family connection. The Ace of Swords and the Page of Cups. The Five of Wands. The Sun and the Seven of Cups. The King of Cups. Well, that's what the thing is getting closed off over. Just give me a second and I'll tell you. The Five of Swords and the King of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Okay. There's closing off some sort of a cycle here that might have had something to do with like family, a family unit. going into a clear cycle where you can very clearly see any sort of conflicts of interest. There's something here in your heart space that is yet to be unraveled, expressed, opened up. And is almost like mastering how to do that. Like you're going to start to do, you're going to be expressive. And I see that over here. You got the Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, but it's like you're holding back. You're going into a cycle where you're not going to be holding back your emotional expression anymore. All right. So I just like, there's a lot of energy here about like how you get to that point. So you got the Nine of Wands and the Two of Wands on the bottom. So it's maybe taken a long, when you got the Nine of Wands on the bottom here too, right? Like you've been through something. It's just like all of a sudden you just have this like really dynamic, movement-oriented energy. But you are, if anything, I would say maybe balancing it, right? Maybe balancing it. So I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended. The extended is your Karma Dharma baby. So what is that? I haven't used it in a little while. So I'm using the Return of Spirit Oracle deck by Shirley Harnish, a fellow Canadian. And the karma is going to kind of be like, the simple way to describe it is sort of maybe lesson that you're still learning, still working through. And then the Dharma is something, maybe a lesson that you have perfected, right? But it is sort of like a positive return that's coming into your life. So that's what we're doing in the extended. So thank you very much, Gemini. Till next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.